So I've asked my audience several times, what's the most difficult thing to learn when you're first learning guitar? And many people said having faster chord changes. Let me say this. I can definitely understand that. That definitely is difficult. What I would tell you if you're a complete beginner, and this is what I go over in all my guitar courses, you want to find chords that you can remain your fingers in a certain position, especially as a beginner, for your chord changes. So for example, the way I was taught, a G is the bottom string with the ring finger, 5th and 6th, strum all 6. Then he showed me a C where you take all your fingers off, 2nd, 4th, and 5th. So as a beginner, it literally, and I've said this before, I literally quit guitar for a while because that took me forever. I can do it now. Obviously, I've been playing 20-some years, but at first, I just literally could not do that. But when somebody showed me you can do this right here, where you lock in the 2 bottom strings, go 5th and 6th, that's your G, and simply slide your top 2 fingers. Now, as a beginner, I'm starting to hear a song I can relate to, a sound. Hear how easy that chord change is? So for example, that D chord, maybe if I went from a C chord, take all my fingers off, 3rd, bottom, 2nd, now it's going to be a little bit challenging. But if I did G this way, the 2 bottom strings locked, the G chord, 5th and 6th, slide both of them down to C, then go to the 3rd string, bottom 4, as a D, just G, C, D. Now my chord changes way easier because again, I'm just moving my dominant 2 fingers down the strings. So I'm not taking all my fingers off and doing a climber, all my fingers off to the bottom, all my fingers off to a G. I'm not doing all this because, especially, and you know this if you're a beginner, taking your fingers off the guitar and placing them back on, your fingers get a little wild, the brain doesn't know what to do, your brain can't tell that signal what to happen because you haven't been playing long enough. Down the road you can get it, but if you're a beginner in particular, make sure you learn chords that require very little movement. If you're totally new to guitar, I recommend my beginner guitar course. I go over this. When you learn these 4 chords, starting out the G this way, slide down for a C, slide down for a D, and then press the 5th and 4th string for E minor with 1 finger or 2 fingers like that. So G, C, E minor, D. That alone is going to change everything. That's going to give you a foundation to play thousands of songs. And then after you get comfortable, you might branch out to an A minor and you start learning how to move your fingers certain ways. Then you maybe slide down there. You can branch out and do more and more. But at first, I would say lock in those 2 bottom strings and really stabilize that guitar. Get it going good. So I hope it's a blessing to you guys. If you're struggling with guitar, I'd love to be your teacher. My favorite is people with little attention span, because that's your guy here. Little attention span, no music background, or maybe you've tried the past and failed. I've had students as early as 6 and 7, and people in their upper 80s learn guitar. So I hope I can be your guitar teacher. Chord changes don't have to be that hard. And once you get confident making a few changes, you can branch out to more and more better, more and more faster ones, and more of a chord library, that kind of thing. But start out with those main 4. Let's see if you can play all kinds of songs. If you want to check out my website, it's acousticselection.com. All one word, acousticselection.com. You'll see all kinds of digital songbooks, digital courses that I pray can be a blessing. I've even got some giveaways going this week, so go check it out. acousticselection.com. Love you guys. God bless you.